and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be making some bread rolls with the help of my mini chef Maliha. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon so you're notified every time I upload a new video. So let's get started then. What we're going to do is we're going to mix a little bit of the yeast. I've got some caster sugar here and some lukewarm water, so we're going to put that in the bowl. So Maliha, do you want to do that then? So you're going to need, can't even open this, 1.5 teaspoons of active dried yeast. So that's 1 teaspoon, and you need a half as well. And then we're going to add some caster sugar. So 1 teaspoon of caster sugar. And then we're going to add a little bit of the water and mix that. So if I add some water, and you can get the spoon ready, and we're going to mix that and make it into a nice little frothy mixture. And then give it a mix. Need a little bit more water. A bit more. So that's a really good mix. I'll just show you guys. So you just mix that a little bit, and we're going to place this in a warm place for about 10 minutes. If you've got proving drawer, then brilliant, just stick it in your proving drawer. If not, then just somewhere near a radiator or something like that, somewhere warm, so then the yeast can start working, and then we'll get back to the next step. Okay, so the yeast mixture has been in the proving drawer for about 10 minutes, and as you can see, it's doubled in size. Maliha, do you want to tell the guys what we've got here in this bowl?
Okay, so we have 500 grams of bread flour and 2 teaspoons of salt.
Okay, so what we've got to do next is give it a mix, and then make a well in the middle, and we're going to add the yeast mixture into it, and then some warm water as well. Okay, so let's do that next. Is that how you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? That should be fine, I think. Okay, let's just add.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that should turn out nice. This is the first time we're making bread rolls, so fingers crossed. So to make sure the water is not too hot, just want it to be a bit warm. So if I start adding bits at a time, do you want to start mixing it, Maliha?
Yeah.
Yeah, start mixing that in. If you don't want to make bread rolls, you could make that into a loaf tin if you wanted to, but I think we're going to make bread rolls, isn't it? Yeah. And we're just going to add all the water. You might need a little bit more or a bit less, you know, just see how you get on. So you're going to keep adding bit by bit whilst Maliha is mixing that, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so as you can see, this is starting to come together like a dough, and what we're going to do now is we're going to turn it onto the work surface, and Maliha is going to give it a really good knead. So just put some flour. This is the flour I use the Allison bread flour. I'm just going to put some flour on there for you, so it all doesn't stick to the work. Obviously make sure that your work surface is nice and clean. Do you want to turn that onto there?
Yeah.
And give it a really, really good knead. So you should be doing that for about 10 minutes. I'm probably going to have to help you a bit, aren't I, Maliha? Get all that flour out, girl.
Okay.
All that dough. And then get your hands in there. Oops. And get kneading. This is the fun part, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is your favourite part, getting your hands all dirty. Okay, so she's going to keep doing that. If you think that it's sticking to the work surface, just add a little bit more flour, guys. And she's going to do that for about 10 minutes or so until you get a lovely dough. has done a really good job with kneading that dough. How did that feel like, Maliha? Did you enjoy that?
It kind of feels like slime.
Does it? Oh my day. She used to be obsessed with slime before. Let's have a look. Okay, the dough is looking really good. So what we're going to do next is we're going to put it back into that bowl that we just used before. You know, it's fine, it's got a little bit of flour there, it's absolutely fine. You don't want to have lots of dishes to wash. So I've got this back in there. I've got a damp tea towel. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put that over there, and we're going to place the bowl back into a warm place or a proving drawer for about an hour until the dough rises just like almost double in size. And then I'll show you the next step. See you guys in a bit then. Okay guys, so the dough has been in the proving drawer for about an hour, so it's kind of doubled in size. So we're just gonna knock all the air out. We're just gonna put the dough onto the work surface, and I'm just gonna give it a quick knead before we shape them into balls. Yeah, Maliha?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna make rolls. I just put that. If you wanted to make into a loaf, then you'll need that and then put it straight into the loaf. But because you're going to make bread rolls, what we're going to do is knead these, shape them into the rolls, and then let it proof again. So it's a bit of a lengthy process, but it'll all be worth it, won't it? Because it's a homemade bread. So I'm just going to knead these again. I'll just help with this bit because Maliha had all the fun earlier. So we just knead it lightly, and then we're going to make them. How many do you reckon can get out of here? Probably about 8 or so, maybe, or 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just quickly went to grab this so it's easier to portion out. So we do that in half, and then half again. There you go. If you want to start rolling them into a bowl, yeah, I think we should get about 8 bread rolls. How many got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many we've got there? Got about 8. Yeah.
Yes, 8
So I'm just gonna shape them. Then come into this bit. We can't quite see you. Yeah. Just roll them. I'm gonna flatten it a little bit, and then I've got a baking tray here, which I've got grease-proof paper on it, and then I just drizzle some olive oil, just so the bread doesn't stick to it. And I'm gonna put that in there. So we're gonna carry on doing the same, and then we're gonna put it back in the proving drawer for about half an hour with the damp tea towel over it again, and then I'll show you how it looks after. Okay, so the rolls have been in the proving drawer for 30 minutes. I've put them over 2 baking trays because some of them were really big. As you can see, this one is massive, and then if I put them all in the same tray, then they might all get stuck together, isn't it? So we've just transferred them into this tray and then put some in this one. What we're going to do next is put a little bit of milk over the tops, and then sprinkle some sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, or pumpkin seeds, whatever seeds you've got. Or you can just leave it plain, just dust it with flour if you want. So Maliha, do you want to go ahead and just do the milk just over the tops? That should be enough. Do it over all of them. And I'll just sprinkle some sesame seeds. That's enough. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and do the same for the rest of them, and then we're going to bake them in the high oven for about 220 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're all nicely baked. Okay, so the bread rolls are now done. As you can see, they're all different sizes. We're not the best at making bread, guys, but we gave it a good go, didn't we, Maliha?
Yeah.
So, okay, they sound hollow, so they're definitely done. I've cut one up here, just for you guys to see. I think they look alright. Yeah, they smell lovely. Do you want to give it a taste, Maliha?
Yeah.
Let the guys know how does it taste nice. Is it nice? I can't see your face. Sorry about the video skills today, but did you like it, Maliha?
Yeah, it tastes so good.
Okay, so we're gonna go and enjoy the rest with some butter and maybe jam or just butter maybe. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we shall see you next time. Bye.